Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, and also happy Teacher Appreciation Day and happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to log on to starfall.com. And then once you're on there, go ahead and make our way to the calendar. And then press play once you're on there.
May 2020. Let's make a calendar.
All right, and then once you've pressed play, and it says May 2020, and that green sparkly arrow appears in the bottom right corner, go ahead and click that arrow. We're going to do days of the week.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday, Saturday. Okay, so
What day of the week is it today?
what day of the week is it today? Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Great job! Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020.
All right, and then go ahead and click that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
Fill in the missing day and date.
fill in the missing day and date. Okay, so we just talked about how it's Tuesday.
Tuesday,
And yesterday was the 4th, so that means today is the 5th.
5th. Great job!
All right, and then go ahead and click that green arrow once you see it in the bottom right corner, once you have those all filled in. And now we can
Mark any special days this month.
mark any special days this month. So we get to start with today. So today, Tuesday, is 2 holidays. We talked yesterday about the holidays, one of the holidays today. So today is Teacher Appreciation Day. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face for that on today, Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. But it is also Cinco de Mayo, which means the 5th of May in Spanish. So let's go ahead and put some stars on today, Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, because it is Cinco de Mayo. Okay. And today is the day where, if you would like, you can go ahead and reach out to any teachers that have helped you and maybe email them and let them know how much you appreciate them. I think that would be really nice if you wanted to do that. And then we're going to talk more about Cinco de Mayo when it comes time for our social story part of morning meeting. Okay, so let's jump to next week. So next Sunday, well, this coming Sunday, I should say, Sunday, May 10th, 2020. That's an important day. It's Mother's Day. And this is the day that we remember just celebrate anyone who has been a mother-like figure to you, whether it's your actual mom, an aunt, a grandma, your friend's mom, whoever has been a mother-like figure to you. You can thank them or make them something special maybe on Sunday, May 10th, 2020, because that will be Mother's Day. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Sunday, May 10th. Okay, and then there's no holidays next week. So let's jump to the following week after that. And remember, there is a Canadian holiday this month. So Monday, May 18th, 2020, will be Victoria Day in Canada. So we don't celebrate it here, but it is celebrated in Canada, which is the country that borders the northern part of our country. And remember, this is a holiday to celebrate Queen Victoria, who was the queen for about 63 years in Canada, and she must have been a pretty good queen to have a holiday named after or named for her. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 18th, 2020, because that will be Victoria Day in Canada. Okay. And then we can jump to the next Monday. So our last official holiday in May is going to be Monday, May 25th, 2020. And that will be Memorial Day. And Memorial Day, we remember all the people who've served in our military who passed away fighting in our military. And then I think people also like to just thank and also think about people who are currently in our military as well on this day. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 25th, 2020, because that will be Memorial Day. And like I said, I think that will most likely be a no school day. Okay. And then we have 2 birthdays this month. So one of our friends' birthdays is on the 21st. Do we remember whose birthday is on May 21st? He's been talking about it all semester. It's our friend Adam. So see, January, February, March, April, now we're in May, and Adam. So Adam has a birthday on the 21st. So that will be Thursday, May 21st, 2020. We can go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake on there because that will be Adam's 13th birthday. How exciting. Hopefully we can do something special during our class Zoom time for Adam. We'll have to get him on Zoom that day for us if he's not too busy celebrating. Okay, and then we have one more birthday. It's my birthday. So my birthday is on Friday, May 29th, 2020. So on Friday, May 29th, 2020, I'm going to go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake because that will be my 26th birthday. Okay, so that's all for the birthdays this month, and that's all for our official holidays. You can go ahead and add however many other special days you would like to, but I'm going to go ahead and move on by clicking the arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
choose a picture for your calendar.
choose a picture for our calendar. Okay, so let's see. We don't have any pictures that look like they're to celebrate Cinco de Mayo or Teacher Appreciation Day, so that's a bummer, but it's okay. Since it's a really nice day out, I think I'm going to pick that girl who's reading a book in the park because that sounds really lovely on a nice, beautiful day. Oops, I was turning my sound down. I wanted to turn the brightness. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be my picture for today, but you can choose whatever picture you would like. Okay, and then once you have your picture chosen, go ahead and click that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And hooray, we finished calendar. Okay, so let's go ahead and transition to our weather. So if you're following along now, let's go ahead and Google search Chico weather. All right, and then remember we only use this first bit of information here. Okay, so let's check out our temperature first. So we want to make sure that there is a blue rectangle around temperature right here. So it says temperature, precipitation, and wind. So temperature, and you'll see our range throughout the day. And then once we have that clicked on and we know we're on our temperature, let's go ahead and make a blue box around Tuesday right here. And so if you have your blue box around Tuesday, here we go. So here's my box, and then I see TUE, which is short for Tuesday. And then I see our weather picture that looks very similar to the one that we've been seeing all of April and so far all of May. It's the sun with the clouds partly covering them. And then we have two temperatures. So I see 86 degrees and 55 degrees. So if you have your box around Tuesday, you can go, it will look like this. So imagine this is a blue box, and then you have TUE, which is short for Tuesday. And then here's the weather, the type of weather that we're going to have today. And then one of these is going to be our highest temperature of the day, and the other one's going to be our lowest temperature of the day. So which of these is going to be our highest temperature of the day, 86 degrees or 55 degrees? So if you said 86 degrees, you are correct. So let's go ahead and see where that falls on here. So we should be able to find 86 pretty easy because I know where 85 is, and 85 plus 1 is 86. So just go up one more, and we are in that warm temperature range. So it will be warm today. Okay, so now that we have gone over our highest temperature of the day, let's check out where our lowest temperature. So our lowest temperature is going to be 55 degrees. So let's see where that falls on our scale. And 55 should be easy to find because it's already marked for us. So 55, and we are in the cool temperature range. So it will most likely be cooler tonight. Okay, so let's see what kind of weather we're going to have today. So we are very familiar with what this weather picture here. Do we remember what type of weather this usually tells us we're going to have? There's two names for them according to Google. That helps. But for our sake, we're going to say partly cloudy. Google likes to say mostly sunny sometimes, but I think that's silly because it means the same thing. So this is partly cloudy, so we're most likely going to have, well, today Google says mostly sunny, see? But we're going to say partly cloudy or mostly sunny, whatever you'd like to say. And okay, so now that we've checked out our temperature, let's check out our precipitation chances today. So we want to make sure that we have that blue rectangle around precipitation here. So we just did temperature, so now we're right here. And once you're on there, you'll see our blue line with our percentages. And our blue line looks really similar to how it's been looking. So we've been going over this. Do we remember if our blue line just looks like this? What does that usually mean? Does it mean that we will have rain today or it will not rain today? Yeah, so usually it means that we are not going to have precipitation today, so it's not going to rain. But we're going to go ahead and double check up here at the top where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind. We're going to look at precipitation and look at that percentage that's after the word precipitation. So precipitation, precipitation. And then I see 0%. So we are not going to have rain today. There is no chance of rain. So that's pretty awesome. It's going to be nice and sunny. It looks like, well, mostly sunny. Okay, so let's check out what our wind is going to feel like today. So we want to go ahead and make our blue rectangle around wind now. So right here, so we did temperature, we just did precipitation, and now we're on wind. And you'll know you're there when you see the arrows with the different wind directions and the different speeds throughout the day. And so to find our average wind speed today, we're going to go ahead and look up here where we looked. So precipitation, humidity, and we're going to look at wind. And what speed right there is after the word wind? So W-I-N-D is how you spell wind. And then I see 2 mph. Or our wind is going to be an average speed of 2 miles per hour. So that is a very, very light breeze. That's almost a non-existent breeze. So it looks like it's probably going to be pretty warm today. If there's not going to be a breeze to break it up, and it's going to be mostly sunny, so there's not going to be too many clouds to break up that sun, and a high of 86. Yeah, let's prepare for some pretty warm feeling weather today. I know it doesn't look like it because I'm wearing a long sleeve, but inside my house is cold, so that's the only reason I'm wearing a long sleeve right now. Okay, so now that we've done temperature, precipitation, and wind for today, Tuesday, let's check out our weather for tomorrow, Wednesday, so that we can compare and contrast a little bit. So we want to go ahead and make a blue box around Wednesday down here. And when you have that blue box, so I'm going to go ahead and draw, so blue box, and then W-E-D, which is short for Wednesday. And then our type of weather, and it's just a nice big old sun. And then we have two temperatures, 84 degrees and 57 degrees. So if you have your blue box around Wednesday, it should look like this. So blue box, W-E-D, Wednesday, type of weather, and our two temperatures. We're only going to look at our highest temperature tomorrow though. So my question to you is 84 degrees or 57 degrees going to be our highest temperature for tomorrow, for Wednesday? So if you said 84, you are correct. So let's go ahead and see where that falls on our scale here. And 84 should be easy to find because 85 minus 1 is 84. So you just go down 1. And here we go, warm. So it will be warm tomorrow as well. So that's pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be a pretty nice week. Okay, so let's look at the type of weather we're going to have tomorrow. What does it mean if it just shows the sun? What type of weather? So if you said sunny, you're correct. So when you just see the sun as your picture, that means it will be sunny. So tomorrow will be sunny. Okay, so now that we've kind of found out a little bit more information about tomorrow's weather, let's write on as if we were in the classroom. So today, it's going to be a high of 86 degrees and partly cloudy or mostly sunny, whichever you care to call it. And then tomorrow will be a high of 84 degrees and sunny. So if we were in our classroom, this would be up on the board here. Today, high of 86 and partly cloudy or mostly sunny. And tomorrow, a high of 84 and sunny. So there we go. Okay, so that's going to be all that I have for weather today, but you can continue to check out whatever weather information you would like to at home. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our social story part of our morning meeting. And I found a little video, since it's Cinco de Mayo, I found a video that's actually pretty cute. Let me make sure the sound is up. I might need to turn the brightness down for you to see it. Let me see if you can see it if I hold this up. Maybe a little bit. Nope, that did not help. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this up for you while we watch this video.
Cinco de Mayo in English means the 5th of May. That's the day in 1862 when the Mexican army won a surprising victory over the French at the Battle of Puebla. They were outnumbered nearly 2-1. Many people think Cinco de Mayo celebrates Mexican independence, but that's not actually true. Mexico had been independent from Spain since 1810, but was unable to pay its debts to Europe. France saw an opportunity to move in and claim territory. 6,000 French troops set out to attack Puebla, a small town in eastern Mexico. But an underdog force of about 2,000 loyal Mexicans defeated them. Their heroism was a source of great pride for the people of Mexico. Today, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated more in the U.S. than it is in Mexico, especially in areas with large Mexican-American populations, like Los Angeles and Chicago. It is celebrated with Mexican food, mariachi music, dancing, and other special customs. Cinco de Mayo honors the strength and courage of the Mexican people at the Battle of Puebla, and a victory that seemed impossible. Have you ever overcome an obstacle that made you want to celebrate?
Okay, so that video was short and sweet, but I feel like it really highlighted some important points. One of the most important points being that Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. Mexico's Independence Day is in September, but a lot of people like to use this day to, let's see, how do I put this in a nice way? They like to use this day to just eat Mexican food and sometimes dress in a way that's offensive to people of Mexican culture. So this day is actually to celebrate the Battle of Puebla, against the victory that they got against France at the Battle of Puebla. It is, like I said, not their Independence Day. They're just celebrating this very big victory that they had against France trying to invade Mexico. And that is, I think, the most important point that this video made that I really like to highlight about Cinco de Mayo, because a lot of adults like to even think that Cinco de Mayo is Mexico's Independence Day, and it is not. So it's just a celebration to remember the Mexican Army's victory, and it should be celebrated in a culturally appropriate way if you are going to celebrate. And yeah, that's I will post this video on our Google Classroom if you would like to watch it again, or maybe show your family. I might post some other resources. We'll see if I can find some other good ones. I was struggling a little bit to find some that weren't as like dense and meaning boring, or like with a lot of information that wouldn't really interest you all. But this is a nice short and sweet video and really cool narration and pictures. But yeah, this will be on our Google Classroom. All right, this is all that I have for today, but I hope that you all have a wonderful Tuesday, and maybe go outside and get some sun, because it's going to be sunny and beautiful. But other than that, I will hopefully chat with some of you on Zoom today. But if not, we will talk tomorrow. So have a great day.